What's up, guys? Today we are going to be doing a review on this beautiful specimen right here. This is the vr80, as you can see right here. This is Island Armory's beautiful addition to the semi-automatic MadFed shotguns. Now, this is a very nostalgic review for me because 7 years ago, my first two videos on my YouTube channel were of the vr60 disassembling and reassembling it. I got a fucking ton of views on that, and it helped out quite a lot of people. So let's just get into the guts of this bad boy, right? So let's start from the front. We have a faux suppressor with a choke, and I just dropped my ear protection. You have your front sight, okay? And then, oh, speaking about chokes, this is just cylinder. It's not improved or modified or anything like that. That little shiny part right there, that is your gas ring. So I've been shooting this gun for quite some time to get a good understanding on how this gas system works. So the light load is what a lot of people will tell you is the light load is for birdshot and like 2 3/4 inch buckshot. Okay, and then you have the heavy load ring, which is for 3-inch magnums and slugs. I found that not to be completely true. So this is a heavy load ring in here, and I will be shooting 2 3/4 inch. The velocity is 1345 Monarch buckshot from Academy, 9 pellet. And I had to do a lot of trial and tribulation with finding out how she wanted to run, okay? So let's just see if she wants to play today, because she hasn't hiccuped at all, especially with the 5-round mag. I have two 10-round mags as well. We'll see how they run. So that's what gas ring's in here right now. You have light load, which I can confirm does shoot Walmart Special Federal 1,200 feet per second, 7.5 shot. Awesome. So then also you're going to notice something in how I hold this gun. I'm going to hold it like kind of back here, because if you hold it here and you shoot this fucking thing, you're going to get a lot of gunpowder or a lot of carbon or whatever on, or unburnt gunpowder on your hand, because it's right over the gas ring, and when this shit goes off, it's going to spray. Okay, so I'm going to hold it back here a little bit, right? So now we have charging handle, which can go left or right side. Left or right side. Big ass magazine release. Can't miss that at all. Ambidextrous safety. Okay. You have your rear sight. Now, vr80s normally come out of the box with this heinous creature-esque type thing. Don't know what the fuck it is. It's like pistol grip. Let's join the stock into it. And it's annoying. So I took it off, put a standard AR-15 pistol grip on here. It's very actually grippy. And then a buttstock that has quite a lot of cushioning. So this doesn't recoil and hurt as much as you would think. Okay, we'll flip her around. And you have, once again, ambidextrous. You have your bolt catch and your bolt release. These are huge. You cannot miss them. Or this is small, but this is big. All right. So this review is going to be kind of awesome because a lot of people use this firearm for 3-gun. Also, this is going to be the first video where I figured out how to flip the video, so you actually get to see me shoot left-handed and see it ejecting to the right, because all of my videos so far have been me looking like I'm shooting right-handed and it's ejecting to the left. So I'm old and I'm not good with technology, and they're like, hey dude, just hit this button and it flips the video, or it mirrors it. So I'm extremely excited for this. So we have 50 rounds of Monarch double up buck, 1,345 feet per second. So I have one 5-round magazine, and then two 10s. Two 10-round magazines. are going to be a little bit iffy. So, yeah, when it comes to semi-automatic shotguns that are mag-fed, the magazines are going to be the Achilles heel, no matter what. It just happens. So I want to see how she runs today, and if I can get through all 50 rounds of this buckshot, I will be extremely impressed if I do. So without further ado, I'm going to slap on my ear pro. We're going to run through the 5-rounder first, and then jump over to those guys. Oh, I dropped the shit out of these. Whatever. All right, let's do it. And once again, you get to see me shooting left-handed. First time in 7 years. Never knew I could do that. So, locks back, just like AR-15. Up. Up. So, just learned that. Have to take it, put it on fire. Then she racks. Okay, cool. Put it back on safety. 5-rounder. Awesome. She fed. All right. She's on fire. And I'm going to hold it back here because right here, I'm going to get fucked up. So I'm going to hold it back here and let's see how she runs. Okay. So that was 5 rounds, but I don't think she locked back. Oh, she didn't lock back because this is one of the dumbass magazines I did that I took. There's something back here that locks it back, and I will show you that with my 10-rounders. So it wasn't her fault. This thing just wasn't there. So, all right, let's try the 10-rounder now. Let's try to do this magazine from the bolt open, and I'm going to use the bolt release and send that. And then the next magazine, we'll do it just from the side. We'll just charge it manually. All right, here we go. And yes, there is a very, very, very big weight difference from a 5-round magazine to a 10-round magazine. This gun is heavy as shit now. All right, here we go. Yeah, it looks goofy. It's hanging out, but whatever. Okay, so she locked back. There it is. That's why she didn't lock back on this other magazine. For some reason, I took that off, I think for my GF25, because it was just riding in there too much, and it was just causing way too much friction or some shit. I don't know. I took it off for some dumbass reason, but I really got to get rid of this mag. It's atrocious. So, like I said before, we are going to throw this next 10-round magazine in and just charge it manually. She fed. Awesome. Let's try her out. Okay, so that was a light primer strike. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that was definitely a light primer strike. I think there's going to be a lot of crap coming out here. Yeah, that was a light primer strike. That didn't even go off. All right, let's finish it up. Yep, you could smell it too. Okay, she locked back again, and you can see I'm holding a little bit too far forward, and I'm getting a little bit of gun residue on my hands. So, as far as I could see, she is running. Yeah, that was fucking stupid. She's running these rounds. Okay. So yeah, this shell was a light primer strike, but I think it just had enough of pressure just to let stuff out, but it did not cycle the bolt. So that's one fail. That was on ammo, that was not on the gun, and that was not on the magazines. So let's continue. We're gonna load up that 5-rounder again, so she doesn't lock back and make me look stupid. And they're easy to put in. I literally just fist them in, or not fist them, but I like palm them and just go in. there's 5. Well, so let's hope we don't have another one of those stupid ass hiccups. I could have just done tap, rack, bang, but since it made, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know if you could squib load a shotgun. So someone in the comments let me know if you could do that, but I will treat every gun as if it does. So when it made that little poof, I was like, oh, let me stand by real quick. So, all right, cool, she fed. I'm gonna hold my hand back here a little bit more now. All right, here we go. Okay, empty and empty, on safe. So like I said, I've been messing around with this gun for quite some time, and she's having the heavy load ring in there with these double-aught butts. And this is 9 pellet, 1,345 feet per second. This is nothing extremely hot. This isn't slugs or anything else like that. It just seems like the light load ring wasn't feeding these rounds. So that kind of bummed me out. So then I tried the heavy load ring, and she was like, all right, let's play. So I'm all for it. I think that's 10. 1, 2, 3, yeah, whatever, fuck it. We're still shooting it. Yeah, there's 10 left. All right, so let's do this one from the open bolt. Okay, awesome. Cool. Fed. The handguard gets very hot very quickly. All right, so let's go. Hopefully she shoots all 10 with no problem. She's liking them. She's liking them. She is liking them. We have 10 more, all right, with one hiccup so far, which was not the gun's fault. Not the gun's fault. That was ammo related. I'm going to use the other 10 round magazine too, just to make sure that these guys actually feed, which they're doing a great job. They're doing a very good job. Normally you get like a 10 round magazine or a fucking 19 or 20 round magazine for these guns, and it's the magazines that'll just go to shit. I guess they just need to get broken in a little bit. And I'm sorry if my camera is having me a little bit more to the left or right, whichever way you're seeing it right now. But that's the only way I can set this up here. All right. So after these 10 rounds, I am going to throw in a bonus 5 rounds of Noble high pressure or high velocity 12 pellet double-aught buck that will not feed into this shotgun for shit. And I guarantee you it's going to call me a liar today because I said that. But I've tried to throw Noble shotgun shells in this gun many times with the light load and the heavy load. 12 pellets and the velocity it comes out, you would think it would need the heavy load. I tried it both rings. She wasn't hearing shit. So let's throw these through, and then hopefully we won't have no mistakes or no happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, so there it went again. I actually just saw that come out. So we are going to drop that. So she went off. I saw it barely come out. So once again, that's not the gun, that's the ammo. So we have 2 fails so far out of 50. Well, not 50 yet, but all ammo related. Here we go. Okay. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So, yeah, this ammo. Come on, whore. Yeah, this ammo I would not trust your life with. So, what just happened was I just put it went to rack it back in, and the cup that holds this seal just completely said nah and broke off. And I don't know if you could see the wad still in there, but yeah, it fed the round. It just broke. The round just broke inside the gun. So once again, this is not a gun problem. This is a ammunition problem. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something else to run through this gun. So this little cap right here just said break, and it all fell out inside the barrel and rolled all off. There's actually one of the double-aught buck right here. So let's make sure she's clear of anything inside of her. All right, she seems fine. She didn't have any more double-aught buck pellets come out of her, so all right, put you in manually. I don't know what the fuck that was. All right, here we go. Let's finish them out. Okay. So magazines are awesome. Magazines work. The gun works. Ammunition does not. And that's very sad because I really wish it did work. So out of 47 rounds, we had 3 hiccups, and those are 3 hiccups too many, in my opinion. I don't like that, because if I'm going to have a semi-automatic shotgun, I don't want to be doing what I have to do and then unfuck it in the middle, you know. So that's when you need to go through like failure drills and stuff like that. But for 47 rounds in a semi-automatic mag-fed shotgun, that's not too bad. So now we're going to use those Noble rounds, and I want to see if they act stupid too. So, yeah, these rounds, they are angry as shit. And I'm going to throw them through the 5-round magazine just to show you that it's not the magazine's fault, because the 5-rounders, for some reason, to me, are more reliable than the 10-rounders. Even though I haven't really had a problem with them. I had like one failure to feed, but that's because it was like sticky in there. So actually on the insides of these 10-rounders, put a light coat of oil. Okay, so here we go. Noble Sport, high velocity, 12 pellet. These things are bad motherfuckers, I'm not even gonna lie. Like when these things go off, they hit hard as shit. But they just don't feed in this gun, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright. So we have 5 cooked up. Lock that to the rear. I hope she doesn't call me a liar. We shall see. Now you'll notice the recoil is a lot. It's ridiculous. Yeah, fuck you. Yep, fuck you. Oh my god. Okay, so like I said, it was gonna call me a liar. It was definitely gonna call me a liar. It's never done that. It never did that. I don't, fuck this. It's like people on YouTube are like wishing that it works, and then it does. But hey, surprise, the Noble shit actually worked. So yay, great. Anyway, there's your vr80. Get it, get it. Mess around with the light load ring, mess around with the heavy load ring, see what ammo she likes, see what ammo she doesn't like, and she'll be good to go. That Monarch ammo has never done that before, never mind 3 times. So it proved me wrong on that, and then proved me wrong with the Noble as well. So just for a reference, here is the Monarch shells, and there goes all the Noble shells, way over there. Oh, there we go. Sorry guys. Monarch shells, they all just came out here. There's the Nobles. They went all the way over there. So like I said, I would highly suggest you getting it. I wish I could do a video on the vr80, but I just don't want to. I don't want to go out there and spend the money if I have, in my opinion, the better gun. So, thanks for coming on this journey with me. Now I get to go home and clean this gun. So you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.